So, how are you?
Hi, Beth. Happy to be here this morning.
Good,
How are
good.
you?
I am doing great. Um, the temperatures have dropped here in Washington, and I'm just enjoying the morning.
It is beautiful. That is why my um, surrounding is very different. I'm outside. I'm on the patio. Do you say a patio
Mhm.
or the gazebo or whatever it's called?
Nice. Getting some fresh air.
Yeah, I am. So I hope the setting works out fine. Welcome everyone. I just got in the chat. I don't know who's there. Oh, Jay is there already. Hi.
I can't see the chat for some reason, so I'm gonna have to trust you on. Oh, here it is. Hello, found it. All right. Yay! How is everybody in the chat?
Hi everyone. Welcome to Time for Life. This is a Beth. We were getting your feedback. You have to turn off your video. I think it's just the fact
I
that
had to turn
if
it
you're
down.
watching, yeah. Do you hear
I
me?
turned it down. I do
Okay.
hear you.
Okay,
So
great.
let's give a moment. Give a moment and see. We have some people joining, and then we'll have some fun catching up. It's been gosh, we've been off for what 3 weeks. This is our
Yes.
first week back, and glad to be back.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Has a bit. It's been crazy. Let's just say that. And Jay, so happy that you got. I mean, people are joining us. They're at work. Can you
I
imagine?
know. Shh, shh, shh,
Oh
shh.
no, no.
Don't on my
What am I
phone.
from?
Shh.
No, she's not at work. She
She's
is
not at work.
working remotely from home. There we go. So you manage your time. Um, the, the joy of live streaming.
So
So
you've had a lot going on. You just had a daughter graduate,
in the
and
process, for sure, yeah. Like
what was that like?
it was a graduation ceremony last Friday, so it was very hectic. Like I mean, a lot of things to think of last minute. And next week is our ball. Is that how you?
Oh,
It's our ball. So they're doing it in two, like two separate events. So there
mm-hmm.
was 239 students graduating. Here in Canada,
Ooh,
you call it high school, and and even in Quebec, it's not the same as Ontario and the other provinces. We call it secondary five. So for her, it would be like, I guess you would say, grade 12 plus five, like, from what am I saying? No, it is not grade 12. It would be kindergarten plus grade six grades in primary school,
mm-hmm.
and then plus five. So I guess that it's about a grade 12 in Ontario, something like that. Anyway, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
getting to the details, but so yeah, and then they move on
Hi,
to
Jess.
either something called Cégep, and yeah, hi Jess. Who's in also? Kisi, hi, hello. Bobby, hi, hello, Bobby. Don't hesitate to say hello. Rob and Elizabeth, hi.
Good to see
So
you.
yeah, it's been really busy, and I mean, my husband's been away for work too, so I had a lot to manage alone at home with four
Mm-hmm.
cats and the little daughter graduating. Yeah, so I have
Well,
been trying to keep up, but yeah. And
mm-hmm.
how about you, Beth? I know you've been online. Well, we've seen each other this Monday, but I've seen you posted a few
Mm-hmm.
things online, so that's fun.
Yeah, so I've just been trying to, catch up, read some work, share, and I haven't even gotten to my own writing this week. If anybody in the chat has watched um, chronically illing out on Monday, I had a flare last week that sent me to the ER. And it was a psoriatic flare that went into kind of started in my lower leg, spread to my ankle, but then somehow it ended up also in my spine. But Jay, I saw that. I saw that you did. I wanted to say something. I'll come back to that. Jay went to the merch store. Anyway, so yeah, getting through that was pretty rough because I my pain level was so high I couldn't even I couldn't think. I was to that point where there was the only thing I could think about was relieving this pain. So, your cat's fine, so meow.
Yeah, you're seeing my face, you're reading my face. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, and I'm very sorry. Give me 1 second. He wants to go inside, so I'm just gonna throw him inside. No, no, not throw him, but I'll just let him go in. Come on, Yemo. But yes, Yemo, yeah. Your flare, it was really bad. I remember.
Yeah, it was a bad one, and interestingly, they had put me on a some pain med, and I only took it for a few days just to get through the worst of it. But I don't know how to other way to put this, friends, but it backed me up worse than the Strait of Hormuz, and I'd like to talk to the producers of Dulcolax because you failed me in so many ways. And let's redo this product. It did not work.
Weren't you talking about Miralax yesterday? Because people, you must know that
Miralax.
Beth and I text a lot. So you had mentioned Miralax.
And somebody said warm up prune juice, the unsweetened kind. And so I drank prune juice along with, I thought I'd go for like the Taco Bell effect, right? Dulcolax and prune juice. And magnesium. I do have some magnesium. Anyway, yeah. So that was my last week. And the other thing that I am loving is if you follow Nick Perro and Sick of This Shit Publications, which we're a part of, I am behind the merch store. And this is all new to me, marketing, e-commerce, design, and I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving doing it. Jay, thank you for supporting that. I just put out for my Canadian friends a Canadian support sticker, and it is the Cobra Chicken division, which is a vicious support division.
Vicious Canadian geese.
According to Courtney, your Canadian geese are Cobra chickens, which I wasn't aware of because I find them cute. But apparently you guys have some spicy chickens over there.
Yeah, I guess it's because sometimes they get attacked by bald eagles. I mean, we've seen pictures on that on the web. There was at one point, when Trump was calling us 51st state, there was a photographer that went viral for putting a picture of just, there was on a frozen lake, Canadian goose, fighting with a bald eagle because they do attack them and they want to eat them, right? They're food and they're huge. I mean, goose are huge, but they are able to, unfortunately, to hunt them and they become prey. So yeah, that was a pretty so I guess that's why they have to defend themselves against pretty big other wild birds. I don't know if you heard that, but I've got, because I'm outside, you might hear all the birds in my bird feeder. So did you hear it?
We did. So how would you feel about showing how beautiful it is?
It is here. Oh yes. Okay, sure. Yeah.
It is beautiful.
So this is my how can I turn it? Wait. Okay, I can't turn it. I have to go like this. So this is my happy place. Oh, and I don't have the microphone, so of course I'll be like, my cat is in there. So it is fully I've got a bug screen, like mosquito screen, because here it is the wild. You can see all the trees. And my cat is
I see one of those wild
barbecue
right there on the grill. Yes.
So see, this is what's so yeah, but I was about to say, this is what's so amazing about podcasting. I mean, you can basically do it wherever you are in the world, right?
Yeah.
And So yeah, thank you, Robin, to say you hear the birds. Yeah, I mean, it is
Mhm.
absolutely worth it. It takes about 30 minutes to go from the city and to come here. It's a little bit like you go up north and it's a valley. Like there's a river right across the road. So
Mhm.
it's really, yeah. I mean, this was
Peaceful.
something that I wanted to do. We just didn't think we were gonna do it sooner. Like as soon as that, I mean, my daughter still has to go to like college, like either technical or
Mhm.
she's gonna try visual arts. But yeah, so just to say that it becomes a little bit more complicated when it comes to like driving and lifts and how we're gonna manage for her to make sure she get on
Mhm.
to the bus on time because of course there's no bus here. So yeah, so but
Right.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is stunning, Jay. I mean, it's yeah, I really I feel just at peace here. And it's like you
Mhm.
go into town, feel the stress, the traffic, like, and then you go
Right.
back here and you're like and then I connect with you guys, my friends online, so this is fun.
This is
And
this
yeah.
is the lovely view of my bedroom. So you can see I have Ruth Bader Ginsburg beating the snot out of the orange shit gibbon right there
What?
with her
Oh, the little.
mallet. And
Hi,
just
Chris.
some books.
I was just saying hi. Said Chris joined before. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad
Mhm.
you're using those little what should we call them um gadgets to kind of show um your engagement towards stopping the
My
shit that's
engagement.
happening. Welcome, Cindy. Hi.
I am so committed. And the thing is he has oops, sorry, wrong hand.
Oh
He
my,
is
this.
flipping the bird. Do you see this? Right? He's in his little prison jumpsuit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Robin, yay! Um, and so and she's just beating the snot out of him. But I had to have both of them because she's my hero. I mean, she is what an amazing trailblazer. And
Hmm.
I'm just ugh. All right, so there you go. That's what I
Okay,
do.
I have to tell you this. I did get at one point when he was running for election in 2016. There was toilet paper. I think it was back then. I was using the Wish app to shop online, and I got toilet paper with his face on it. But anyways, I didn't use it. I just brought it to work and left it on
Well,
my
that
desk.
and you man, yeah, that was a whole opportunity gone to waste right there. Right?
There you
Could
go.
have just that, yes. So yeah, it's any way to fight the good fight.
Mm,
And my art piece is called Christina's World. And the artist, and I'm sorry right now, I'm going to fog out and forget the name, but he drew what he saw, which was, I believe, his neighbor, and she was disabled and always refused help and would crawl. And she has her hands in the clay and the dirt, and I just admire that strength and grit to just. It's a reminder to me that keep moving, keep going. Yeah.
I think we've
Don't.
actually talked about this painting because I have a book, a
Mhm.
meditation book, that is written by a French psychiatrist who studies a lot the scientific, um, proof that meditation has a benefic effect on your brain. And
Mhm.
basically, he wrote this book where he uses artwork to just for his chapters. And this painting is in one of his chapters, which is
Mm.
exactly, it's like he's saying, like sometimes, when you're in pain, or you know, the hardest thing is to basically put yourself into action, which
Right.
is what she is doing right there. She's not paralyzed. She is, I mean, she doesn't have the ability to go. It's going to take her longer, but she is, I think it was like, he describes it in the story like she's just crawling towards her house, but eventually she'll get there and she'll sit on the porch and she'll watch the sunset. So kind of like,
Wow.
even if it
Wow.
takes longer and it's harder,
Mhm.
then you'll get to watch the sunset too. And then you just enjoy it so much. So
Mhm.
that was the
Yeah.
message of this chapter.
Yeah, I love that message. I love, it if you some people might look at it and see it as like close up as maybe off-putting, like, what is she doing? Huh? She's covered. I see it as just such beauty,
Mm,
and in the indomitable will of others to just keep going, keep pushing forward. So yeah. So
yeah,
so
that's true.
what do you have going on over there in your neck of the woods?
Well, right now my cat is sitting on the barbecue, and he is such a fun outdoor cat, which I, by the way, don't send outside of this patio because I would lose him in the woods, especially here. He's just like,
Right,
so
right.
he's got this wild side. He just wants to be outside. So yeah, discussing what brings me joy, because I will go back to the topic of our show, which is
Yep.
time for life. We're taking time to just sit down and discuss what brings us joy.
Mhm.
Especially, it's so important to do it when you've gone through difficult times, busy times, and we've had kind of crises over the last weeks, health, family. There was one, I called her, it was like 11:45. We're about to go on live, and my daughter I just received a call from school. Like they were saying, like, oh, you have to come pick her up. I was like, wait, I have a podcast, but I didn't tell them that. But it's like, yeah. so so
Mhm.
yes. So this week, no guest, but I mean, we will try to have a guest again next week, because we love having
Mhm.
people,
Me too.
welcoming them and asking them what brings them joy. And you've just asked in the chat. Come on, people, don't be shy. Thank you to the
Mhm.
23 people who are watching us right now. I believe the two of us make 23, so that would be 21. So, well, glad that you're here. I mean, it's yeah, you have to engage. I mean, if you want to be seen here on Substack, you have to basically just do the work, be here every day, and just. But like I said, we can't just. I mean, in my case, and you, with chronic illnesses and lots of things to take
Mhm.
care of, it's just not
Right.
always possible. So we do our best. There we go.
We do. We
So what
do.
about you, Beth? Something brought you joy these days?
Yeah, I would say, it sounds ridiculous, but I at one point in my life was back in the day, we felt like a computer whiz, but not anymore. And I was working on the merch shop last, and it took me all day. All day there was a problem with a link, and so every time you went in to say our let's just say our chronically yelling out merch, it would say no products, and then it would have something clear filter. You could click on it and then the products would show up, but I was like, what? But I worked tirelessly and I knew it had to be a simple fix, and I fixed that. So that brought me joy. I know that sounds silly, but I was like, yeah,
No,
you
it's
know.
not. I mean,
Um,
it is when you do things that you're not used to, and you're kind of like
mhm.
in French, it would say t'apprends sur le tas. That means like you learn as you go along, which is kind of what, I mean, you are absolutely doing, Beth. I
Mhm.
mean, just a few months ago, you had no idea what a merch store, the inside of a merch store
Right.
looked like. So,
Right, and now, with Shopify, Printful, those are my go-to words now, and, yeah, so I'm actually enjoying that because, like, there's been such good feedback, um, and, trying to choose, like, products that are good quality products, and just loving it, doing that. That
mm,
has actually brought me so much joy to be a part of Nick Perro's team, is and it
mm,
he's such a caring human. He is such a good person. He is
mm,
always spreading, such
mm,
great messages, and
mm.
he's always, if he thinks he's made a mistake, he apologizes, but I don't ever seem to think that he needs to do that. He's just I feel like I've been brought into this group with you, Stephanie. Just it has been life changing, really, for
Mhm,
me, from going very isolated
mm,
and afraid to put myself out there to
mm.
I'm getting up doing the thing, and I'm still shocked that I'm doing it, and
I'm
I'm just loving
absolutely,
it.
and I'm seeing that I'm getting squirrel right now because I'm seeing so many nice comments in the chat, but I want to reply to what you just said. Um, it has been a year. Podcasting
Mhm.
is not easy. You learn as you go along. Beth, what you just said is right. It is a little bit like real life. You learn to come out of your shelf. You learn to get to know people.
Mhm.
Sometimes, I mean, yeah, it's just not always easy. And sometimes you just want to give up. So, but I mean, the thing is, you actually learn that there are people who really get who you are, what you do, and basically, that makes it
And that
worth
you
it.
care, and that you care, and that you're a good human, and it's that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like I'm surrounded by some fantastic people and community, and our community, I so many people have reached out,
mm,
and just I'm just loving the interaction, and people really care. And yeah, I think that's great that we all keep growing and showing up for each other. Hmm.
yeah. I'm just getting distracted by mosquitoes, but yeah, but it's not a ah. I get eaten alive by mosquitoes, so that's why I have long sleeves. Um, it's basically both a safe space and not. And I don't want to get into it because we're on a live, and I'm just, there are things that are private, there are things that are public, and this thing is as organic, as authentic as we try it to be. Let's just say that it's also part of life to not always um, basically get where you want at times, and it's a trial and error. There we go, that's what I'll say. um so I'll just thank you, Beth, for I mean, I'm just grateful to be around the Sick of This Shit publication community, and I would say it is a community because
Hmm.
we understand each other, even though we're really far away in certain part of the world. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, almost a month ago, we had a big, nice live with somebody. Her name is Linda Jackson. She was on a boat on her yacht.
I
I
was
mean,
going to
in
mention
in
her.
the
Hmm.
Fiji island. This is exactly where I was hoping one day I would take my podcast, is going global. So
And
I think that
Owen,
is
Owen
in
from
Ireland.
Slave to the Stitch. Owen, you and Linda are amazing. And
Yeah,
if we're going to shout out them, we have to shout out Seamus, the little
absolutely. Yes.
the little guy, the little
Yes.
stuffed guy traveling with Linda on behalf of Owen. I think it's such a beautiful story, and it just brings so much joy to my
Yeah.
heart. I love it. I love what they're doing, and
Yeah.
we're meeting amazing people. I'm
Yeah. And showcasing each other,
Mhm.
which is important. I mean, um, and if I can just speak out loud, making a
Mhm.
segue into what AJ just said, the natural world, I guess that's what you enjoy, like I do too, or what is left of it, and we have to fight to keep it. That's me saying that. The green world is man's sacred center. In moments of sanity, he must still seek refuge there. From Lauren Heisley, The Invisible Pyramid. That is beautiful.
Mm.
I mean,
Mhm.
you've just quoted something that I could just go back to every day. And I think it is so important. Like the older I get, the more I want to advocate for nature, and then just to be safe and I mean to keep it as a safe space, you know. Um
I am
and
in my bird watching era. My
you
bird
are.
watching era. I love it.
Yeah.
I just love it. I know.
Yeah,
It's
and it's
peaceful.
it's fun, find people that, I mean, we send each other picture of birds and wildlife nature. I mean, there's Courtney too, of course, who's in Ontario. I mean, she has not only a bird feeder, but she's got, like, you've got to check her Substack. I mean, she posts picture of the wildlife in her backyard. I mean, she
Bears,
gets just
cubs.
bears, and I mean, it's just so amazing that a lot of people
I love
still,
that I
I
have
mean,
crows. See, a lot of people, say they're rats with the wings, which I think is horrible. They are so highly intelligent. They speak like 70 something different dialects, which
yeah,
um,
they
is
they they
amazing. They're
mimic.
very intelligent. They
Yeah,
remember faces, and
yeah.
I'm just kind of
We
fascinated.
we want to adopt the crow that is here. We've gotten a new crow too in our bird feeder, and I don't chase him away, because, and I know it's him because I think that um, he brought his lady a while back, but he's huge, and I decided to name him Poe because of the Raven, Edgar
Hmm.
Allan Poe, who wrote
I love it.
the short story The
Hmm.
Raven. Yeah, so
Nevermore.
yeah,
Knocking
that's
on
it.
my chamber door. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Oh
Ah.
yes, I had to learn that in high school, and that was the poem I chose to read out loud or to remember out loud. But now it's been a long time. Not that long.
Oh,
40 years.
putting out putting out shiny objects for the crows. For the crows,
Yes.
what, they'll come and pick them up? Is that it? Like a
They
little, like not
feed
mockingbirds, but
they will bring you gifts. If
what?
you can attract a crow friend, they will bring you gifts. It may not be the gifts that you're expecting. It might be a dead mouse. Here you go, my
Well,
friend.
I have
I
four
love
cats. I
you.
don't need more dead mouse.
There you go. Or it might be, something, it might be a piece of jewelry or something shiny that they found that they're giving you as a gift and a thank you in return, which I just think that's amazing that they're able to relate on that level of
Mm.
give and receive. That to me, that's, huh,
Well, it's
I get
definitely
excited
getting a
easily.
lot of food,
ADHD is
right?
a
Like,
thing.
I totally get Beth on that. I am hyperactive. As I'm getting older, my brain is hyperactive, but my body cannot follow, so that's really hard. But I don't have a attention deficit disorder. But I get it. Like, I do get the squirrel. I'll just, for me, it's easy to come back. That's the thing. But I'll get
Hmm.
distracted, like woohoo, and oh wow,
Robin, I
Robin,
love
you
that.
exchanged gifts with a crow. Wow. So what did you exchange in gifts? Like what? Hello, Muxie, Jen, Camille, welcome. Um, we're discussing crows and basically the fact that they can bring gifts to you
Nature.
and nature and animals. Hi, Cynthia. Cut glass. Do you hear them?
Hmm.
They're calling each other.
I think they know I'm
Ah,
here, so.
that's it. It's the couple. See, it's the couple. They're there. Maybe they're warning
Oh.
each other because of the. There's a great owl that's supposedly like hunting. So that's the thing with the prey birds, right? They'll start, preying on other birds, and it's kind of like that's hard. That's like this firmest circle of life. You like all of them. You want them to survive, right? So it's
I
like,
I watched a pretty intense squirrel crow throwdown over a peanut in front of my place, and I think I sent you pictures of that of the squirrel action. So what do we got? Hi everybody.
Yeah,
We
I'm also
are
chatting, like saying
the
hi.
crows, and
Cut glass and
just
cat.
sitting back and just watching them interact. There is a crow couple here, and I believe they mate for life too. Um, that I almost felt like I was interrupting something very personal. It's like they both
Well, you know
looked.
what? There are two couples right now, so I'm listening to you. The one, two, and they're like following each other. That's
You're
cool.
witnessing a murder.
And am I?
You're witnessing a
No.
murder live.
Uh, No, no, there are two couples. Like
It's a
you can.
group
There are
of
two.
crows. It's a murder.
Yeah.
It's called a murder.
Is that like a superstition or something?
No, that's a murder. That's literally the term for a group of crows.
Oh, it's not. Oh my God, it's amazing. They're just here. I'm telling you, this is destiny, right? It's like the universe is talking to us or something. We're talking about crows and they're just circling my house like
I
they've
know it's
never
like a
done it
bird.
before.
Hold on, we're gonna okay. A crow murder. Here you go, so. We're gonna have it's a traditional collective term used to describe a flock of crows, like a flock of
Oh,
seagulls.
dude, I thought that would have
So
been
a
a flock.
murder of crows. You witnessed a murder. You didn't even know it.
Yep. Um, I don't know if I should be happy about that. I'm just like a murder, like, ugh. But I do like a good murder story. I mean, as long as it's a story, I am a fan for BBC's all the British, like, you know detective shows, or like, yeah, I really like those shows. Jay, thank you. They're attracted to my good energy. That and the bird feeder, because I do give them a lot of food.
Hmm.
And AJ saying Gertrude, the tarantula spent 17 years with me while working
Mm.
on my college homework at night. Ugh, sorry, she'd crawl up my arm, anchor down the nape of my neck, and go to sleep, remaining there for hours. That is, I admire you for doing that. I used to have a phobia of spiders. Not anymore. I can, see them and I'll be okay. Like, I'll just, get them out of the house. But, ooh, like, yeah.
I have held I'm terrified of spiders, but in school I did hold I guess it'd be defanged or whatever, tarantula, pet tarantula. And that was terrifying, but probably not as terrifying of the humongous snake. Like I'm talking, a
like
thick
a
whatever it was, like a
like
like a
a
big snake
boa.
that was the science teacher let crawl around the floor, which is probably where now I'm traumatized. So,
I used to have a big phobia of snakes, because when I was a child, I was very anxious, and well, I was living in a difficult environment, so I had a whole bunch of phobias. And there was when I was in primary school, there was a guy, and I'm saying primary, but maybe I was kindergarten, like I was really small. And I remember this guy, like, one of those older boys who would be, and he had a pet snake. So he started running. He was showing it to the kids, but he started running after me with the snake, like this, putting it in my face. And it's like, this is the worst thing you can do to someone who has a phobia. I mean, you have to some sort of desensitize the person, like just show it like slowly, and anyway, so it took me a long time to get to do that. And it's really weird because my daughter loves snakes. Like, she was super little and she would go and pick them up, and I was like, yeah.
and see,
So
I don't.
interesting, eh?
My thoughts on snakes is when I see one, I don't think anything has the right to move that way, and it's terrifying to me. It's it's
Yeah,
this
yeah.
this whole I don't know, this whole slithering, how are you moving? I don't like it. It doesn't have feet, and unless you draw some on it, and it's just no. It's all like, but and then when Nick's on his live and he has his snack, it is cute. I'm trying to. It is cute, but the other day I couldn't focus on the live because I'm watching this snake crawl around Nick Paro's neck, right? And it's cute, right? But I'm starting to move, right? I'm in my chair like, oh, it's going, oh, it's starting to go down, and then the snake disappears somewhere, and I'm like, oh shit,
Where
where'd
is
the
it?
snake go? Right? That was it. I was losing it. The snake's crawling around on probably on Nick's desk or something, and I'm over here going, my God, it could eat you, man.
I do believe though that we have an innate fear of snake, because our ancestor. I mean, especially poisonous snake, you would crawl up to you in your sleep if you were sleeping on the ground, and they would just if you'd move or something, step on them, whatever, they could end up biting you, and they were most of them, if they were um venomous, is that it, like the word,
Venomous.
venomous, so you would end up dying. So anyways, that's me and my big scientific approach. But yeah, and Robin, that is so terrible. Stupid RFK put jumping snakes into a pool full of kids about 30 years ago. Julie, sorry, Julie just joined.
Hi, Julie.
Julie. So yes, that is terrible, Robin. I mean, putting snakes in a pool. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, the guy is insane. Anyways, they're all insane. So,
No, snakes, yeah, that's probably my thing. So, but yeah, that's I'm a little better with spiders depending now, but not so great with snakes. I'm trying. But again, it's that whole I don't no. No.
so, um, we have just welcomed Julie in the chat. Julie is amazing. If you guys don't know her, please subscribe to her. And I mean, everybody here, I'm not saying you're, so
Everybody's amazing.
everybody's amazing, of course. But yeah, Julie does bedtime on the porch, and with Lisa Joy, and sometimes Sacred Storyline and the Bathrobe Guy, and it's so much fun. These days, we were at the beginning. Julie, you missed that. Yeah, it was kind of hard. These last weeks, and especially with my daughter's graduation, I'm just at night, I'm so tired, and they do it for me it's 9:30 Eastern, so I'm usually in bed by then. Sometimes I'll just go and watch, but I see, when I get to socialize, I end up just getting excited and hyper, so then it's harder for me to sleep afterwards. So there you go. So Robin, let's go back to birds. Good idea.
Yeah, let's go back to birds. I like the bird topic, and the crows, and it was really interesting. This is a little strange, but because I'm woo woo myself. I
Woo
kind of
woo.
view things woo woo, witchy woo woo.
Ah, that's fun.
So I I felt there was a message at our other house there. I heard a bird, and I said, "That's not a crow." And I sat there and I heard it again, and my husband heard it, and I said, "That's a raven." I pulled out my app. What is it? Sure enough, it's a raven, and it just was going and going, and then it flew right over us. And I just
Mm-hmm.
said, something's changed. This was a message. Something's changing. That I just felt that
Hmm.
so much. And of course, then everything changed. And um, I
Oh,
don't know.
I find that beautiful that you kind of interpret what happens in nature as some signs, or anyways, as you know, I have a background in humanities and social science, so I am spiritual, but I'm not religious. And I know that in my case, I think that we make links, we'll make association. I want to believe, but that there are signs out there in the universe. But yes, I find it beautiful, though. I find it beautiful that
Mhm.
if we could go back to this, like talking to nature, like just seeing positive omens, whatever. I mean, as long as it's
Being
positive and it's not,
being present in
yeah,
nature. Hmm.
yes,
Yes.
yes. And you just said raven. The raven are the bigger ones, right?
Yeah. Ravens have a
The
little different beak as well.
Okay, so I think
Mhm.
that's a raven. And the one that I have is huge. It's like this big.
Crows can be pretty big. I saw a really a really big one 2 days ago and was like, "Whoa." But yeah, ravens are a good size, but their beak and their tail are slightly different, I believe.
Oh, well, I do have a bird book,
I
and
do think so, Julie.
I
Sorry.
do have a new lens which I'm gonna use to try to take a picture of him. So then I'll be
Oh,
able to
that's
get
yeah.
the details. Yeah. And I
Oh,
want to
that'd be
say,
good.
because we're talking about birds, shout out to Jason Odell and Shayla B. Pookie, who are
Shayla.
right now in a they are in Newfoundland on
Mhm.
a photo workshop, and today, especially today, they are visiting a colony of puffins. So look out for pictures that they'll be posting.
Mhm.
It looks amazing. So yeah, I can't wait to see those pictures. I think that's it's yeah, we have those things in common. Love
Yeah,
animals.
Jason had posted, that they like sitting on their butt with their feet out, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm a puffin. I'm a puffin. I too like to sit, just hang out with my feet on the ground." So that explains
Uh,
a lot. Should probably be in
yeah,
a zoo.
and yes, Jay, just to tell you, yes, I will be meeting with them on the way back because they wanted to stop in Quebec City to visit Old Quebec and just, just
Mhm.
Quebec because it is, they went through Montreal first and then they went to Newfoundland. So I think now they're going to come here to Quebec City at the airport. And I'm supposed to, actually, we might go, I might bring them to, well, that's what I'd like to do, and they said yes. So bring them to Orleans Isle, which is an île. So we're going to be able to see the city from afar, but it's by the St. Lawrence River.
Oh,
So it's going to be in nature and all of
oh,
that. So
beautiful.
and we planned a
Live.
supper too. Yeah, we want to do a
You
live
guys better
for
pull a
sure.
live on that. I'm excited to see that. His pictures coming back from there, both of their pictures are amazing. And
Yeah,
I'm always attracted to the bird pics, and
yeah. Oh
love
yeah,
it.
and yes, it is exciting to meet in person. It's pretty exciting. You're like, wow. I mean, you're here doing a video, and believe me, it's quite interesting to say, um, well, there's this possibility that I could actually meet this person in real life.
Mhm.
So imagine when it happens. It's kind of surreal. And I can't wait to meet Beth, by the way. And I've always wanted to see Seattle. And Jay, if we're going to BC this
Yeah.
summer, I will definitely. I mean, we've never seen the island, so
And
yeah,
how
I was
far
just like,
Julie? How far?
what?
Where's Julie again? Is she at Julie? And
Isn't
Jack?
she in Oregon?
I think she is. I mean, we should do some big, like, plan, even if way in advance and say, okay, we're going to do this when. That'd be
It
fun.
is. Yeah. Hey,
Hmm.
Karen. Karen came in. I love that title, book collector or Ning. Book
Hmm.
collector sounds
I love
awesome.
it. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. That she said yes. So hi, Henji. Um, yeah. So time for
What
life,
up?
time for birds.
What else do you have out there on you had a fox, wasn't it?
Yes, I posted a picture and shout out to Zooples. There's someone named Zooples that I enjoy because always sends me like, okay, what are you gonna name it? What are you gonna giving me
Right. Because you
ideas.
have to
So
name it.
I have to name the animals. The fox was my first time sighting. I posted a picture. He was pretty far, but he was on my in my just my front yard. So um and don't tell, no, I've warned the neighbors, but don't tell the municipality that I'm sort of putting food out there a little. But I can't wait for I can't wait for the fall because then that's usually, when deers, I mean, right now they're kind of hiding, because of their babies are usually, they're taking care of them, but in the falls
Hmm.
they really go around a lot, and I can't wait. I'm gonna put out apples. I think I have an apple tree here. I'm not sure. So, but yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, that was a butterfly. Oh yes, I'm getting lots of butterflies. Sorry,
Shoot, over
I
here,
really.
squirrel, squirrel.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
shoot! I just got
But it's
attacked
so much
myself.
more fun than doing this in my in a room in my basement, guys. It's so much more fun. It's
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh! Here,
Look at you, Yoni.
this is the other thing that brings me joy. Oh, show
Oh,
your teeths. This is Yodi, and
Yodi.
he's a very good boy. So yes,
Yodi, you're
he
amazing,
says yes.
Yodi.
He is. He is. So there. I know.
Jay
I
said,
was
"Are
gonna
you sure?"
ask, is she sure she doesn't have ADD? Because I would swear she does, but that's all right.
I honestly, I'm sure I don't because I was
Sure.
evaluated and I had signs of. I mean, I had no, not signs. I fit the criteria for hyperactivity, but not ADD because I do always come back. That's the attention. I just
Mhm.
don't, I don't lose things. I'm just the whole like hyper, like fidgety, brain racing. Like, in school, I was able to focus when I was studying. I would study for hours. I would just, that's hyper focus. I know that
Oh,
it's a matter of,
I
but
was squirrel shine. I was that kid in school who I really wanted to focus, but there was so many things going on, like other
yeah.
conversations or, maybe there's a cat walking outside or, whatever. So, yeah, so to be late diagnosed, only 2 weeks, I'm like and going on meds, I'm now like, "Oh, oh, this is what it's like not to have 100 tabs open at once."
You have
Just
glasses for
like
your brain. That's what you tell kids when they start taking the medication with ADHD. It's like you're putting glasses on your brain to help you see better.
well, my brain was like, "Fuck, what the hell happened? What why didn't you do this sooner?" Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm excited. So I've been excited. I feel like it's really changing my life and my anxiety is going down and I just feel like, wow, I'm almost 58. I'm just such a late bloomer, I guess. Well, hey
Hmm.
world, here I am.
Hmm. Well, that's the thing with, I mean, if you compared, when we were living just 100 years ago, our life
Mhm.
expectation span was much lower. Talking about Jason, he's sending me a picture right now. Sorry, I'm
What?
gonna. It's because I was about to talk about life expectation span, and so we live longer, right? So we kind of it just like our life is longer, but Jason just sent me a picture right now on WhatsApp, so I have to go check it out later. I'm sure it's
Oh,
a puffin.
oh my God, did he send a puffin picture?
Yes. Okay, wait. I'll
Jason,
check.
Jason,
Oh my God! It is
I'm going
so
to need to be
beautiful.
comped. I'm gonna need a comp for to be follow
Oh
Jason
my
like super.
God. Okay, Jason, if you rewatch this live, your picture is amazing, and I'm sure that he shot it raw and he edited it. Because we had a discussion about this on Click the other day. That was
Oh
funny.
my gosh. I love it. The bird, yeah, the bird pictures. What I say around the campfire, the topic was under consideration was right and wrong.
Mm,
Oh,
we're reading, guys.
I
AJ
know.
is
I'm like going, what? Okay, can you read that? I'm still half blind trying to see my phone screen.
the environment, since it cannot run away nor defend itself, must be protected. And that, sir, is the
Yes.
difference between what is right and what is wrong. Not to mention moral. I like that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I
Yes.
just think that we should put that everywhere on signs. Become
We have to
activists.
protect. We
My
have to
God.
protect our land. We have to
Mm,
for the future. I mean,
yeah,
if we don't do this, we're complicit.
for our
We have to
kids
stop.
too.
Mhm.
That's, I mean, for
Mhm.
our kids. And let's say you don't have kids, just for your neighbor's kids, or
Right,
for
right.
generations to come. I never thought. I mean, I sound like my, I don't want to say my dad, but yeah, I sound like someone who's growing older, who's just realizing how precious these things are. When you're a kid, you're just living in such the immediate moment. You're
And your
you're
circle
you're
is
you're
small,
re-
right?
yes, very
Mhm.
like, yeah. So
But
that's a
but
that's a
we
nice
have
quote.
to, because why are I believe, I want to say, I'm could be wrong, but I think I saw like 28 whales that have shown up on the West Coast in Washington and Oregon or whatnot, or it's like, what are we doing? We got to take care. We want to have these birds. We want them to be able to bring shiny, cute things to us, or dead rats or whatever. We want to be able to have
Mm.
the circle of life keep going. So we got to just
Oh,
protect it,
I
because it
agree.
brings us joy and it
Yes.
makes us want to take time for life.
Yeah, I'm so glad we're basically. I'm looking at the time, and I can't believe we've been here just chatting for 51 minutes and just
Hmm.
talking about the environment and nature and animals. I mean, we haven't even gotten into plants because Beth loves flowers.
Hmm.
So I mean,
I
this
do.
is amazing. I could go back to this conversation every week. So,
You know what else I
um,
love? You know what else I love?
mhm, show me. Legos.
Lego flowers. This is my next little thing. So
How long
for
does it
to
take
add
to do? For
this.
example, if you're gonna make that set, how long does it take?
Oh, this one, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'm guessing it's only give that. It's only got 133 pieces. This one's just a small little couple of flowers, but I think, I don't know, because I don't know. I guess I have a big bouquet of Lego flowers over here, but they bring me joy because A, you don't have to go out there and cut them, because I think flowers should kind of remain in the world for all to see.
Hmm.
And they're so adorable and they brighten your space. They bring joy. They're silly. Um, my daughter got me one of the little happy plants sets for Mother's Day,
Hmm.
and it's adorable, and it's just one of those things that's so silly, but it just adds just a little bit of joy, and
Hmm.
that's what everybody needs somehow, just a little bit of joy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
Even if it's
Yeah.
just that smell of, let's say you're living in a huge city with cement all over the place. I can't, but anyway, uh,
Mhm.
even if it's just, going out on your balcony and smelling the fresh baked bread from the next door bakery, there's always something that if you look for it, you'll find it. If you look for
Yeah, it is
that
not it's not
little.
always easy, and I think because of my life and my trauma through childhood and into adulthood, I think for me, I I really look for the joy. I've had to. I didn't always.
Yes.
I didn't always, you know. I There was dark times, but I think at the end of the day, it is the little things. It is that brings magic, whether it be my silly little painted rocks. And Jay, I love that you painted some,
It's
but
not silly.
yeah, I, it brought me just so much happiness, and I love that that triggered somebody else to do it because I saw that others were doing it. I thought, okay, what can I do? Hi, Darvid. What can I do? Just something. There's a lot of children around here in my neighborhood, and I thought, why don't I hide some of these? So that they were supposed to be hidden, but then I had my flair. So that's how
Mm.
I try. I'm that person, and again, this isn't about a pat in the back. This is when I was working, I was that person that felt like when I went to Starbucks, and I did frequently at the time, I always bought for the person behind me. And
Yes, you'd mentioned
with
that.
no with
Pay
no
it.
I love that
Just
because there's no I'm not gonna see this person. And all I can hope is if they're having a great day that it's better, and if they're having a really bad day that that one action just maybe caused somebody to go, "Wow, I got this."
mm,
There is kindness and just and it gave me such a thrill to start my work day like that because my work was so toxic. So I had to
yeah.
find that was my way of navigating and going, okay, I'm getting into work. What can I do to bring myself joy? Okay, let's give Steve in the back car, a cup of coffee. And so, yeah, little
That
things,
that is
find it,
That is
spread it.
that is a good idea. I know that when I go into towns, I always try to have change on me, like big cities, because of, whatever people think, about homelessness. I mean, the smile that you bring to a person's face when you give them money, when they're homeless, it's just, I mean, I just walk. Usually, I mean, I end up walking and I have tears in my eyes because it's just so touching that that I don't know, maybe they'll go just with that $5, go get a coffee, or it'll be like just a small gesture. So yeah, I mean,
I remember my kids. I think I want to say my son was still in school. My daughter might have been too. We were downtown Seattle and it was Christmas time. We went down to see the tree and the lights and everything. And my husband was with me. And there was a woman and she was sitting next to Macy's and it was really cold. It had been snowing. Pretty certain it had been snowing. It was cold. And I was just horrified that, and I'm like, "Come on, let's go." And the kids are like, What are you doing?" And I went into the store and I brought a scarf, and they're like, "Mom, what do you?" I said, she could freeze to death out there, and everybody's walking by. Nobody cares. Oh, she's just discarded human. Or is that what we do? No, we don't. We don't discard humans. And so, but I came out, and she was gone. And I was so sad. I was so sad, but I taught my kids something, and that was, the lesson. You give, you give, you give what you can. If you can. And
that is something that my mother also taught me. Like I think that is something that I don't want to say that fathers don't do it. I don't know, like, but in terms of my mom, it was the same. Like she was very such a giver. Yeah. So I hear you. Like
I
I
love
think,
it.
and it is something that I do try to. I think I just do it automatically. My daughter is like that too now. I mean, she's 17, and she I mean, we go into big towns, when we go like that, and she'll be like me, like when I was her age, she'll look at people who are homeless, and she starts almost crying, she gets
Yeah.
emotional. She's like, "That's not fair. Why is that?" Like,
I know.
"Hi, Lynn."
I always think about that person's story, like I you see a lot of homeless here in Washington, a lot. And
Yes,
I always think
in Quebec
that
City as well.
that person that was a child, that was somebody
Yeah,
at one point who was hopefully loved. And I always think,
yeah.
what derailed that person? And so if I can help my life, you know, I feel like if I could just make a difference just by saying, "You got this.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm here," then that brings me joy.
mm, yeah,
That makes me happy. My writing, everything. Yeah.
yeah. It is. It is not easy. Yeah, to yeah. I mean, I don't want to start a
Mm,
debate on homelessness, but it's true that, because you said, Dar, homeless people are not there by choice, and it is an extremely sad situation. But sometimes some people end up making bad choices, and that also unfortunately is hard, because not everyone is like this sweet little lady that basically, do you know what I mean? Like, who seems, yeah.
mhm.
It's just
Yeah.
it's complicated, but I do think we try to do our best,
I think
Yeah.
there's so many good people out there that are doing good things. That's great,
Yeah.
Karen.
Mm,
It's yeah, I've made bad choices in my life for sure.
mm,
Um,
yeah.
you know, even
Yeah.
I bought a home I probably shouldn't have bought. Yeah. Yeah,
But we learn.
and but you'll learn,
Hopefully
right?
we learn.
And you just move forward and you hope that you can find that joy and keep keep finding the joy,
Yeah.
right?
It is a perfect time to say soon goodbye because it has been 1 hour.
It is.
Find a joy, guys. I mean, I'm so glad right now the chat is going like, woo,
Mhm.
woo, woo.
I love
So
that.
much
I
fun.
love that.
Should we stick
And
around for
thank
another five
everybody.
minutes?
Yeah, of course. Thank appreciate everybody coming and sorry that we were gone. If you don't know So and I am my my writing is under the possibilitarian's light and I write under that because I feel like the possibilitarian a believer that all things are possible and that's kind of been I have to believe that gets me through just finding the way and pushing through and and yeah, we'll give you another 5 minutes, Darbid, for sure. And I'm just, where did I go with that? Boy, my own brain just squirreled out there. I saw Darbid went, hey, 5 minutes, and then I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Squirrel!
No, I just,
Well,
oh
you
gosh.
were you were talking about us, like how we ended up
Oh
here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm just writing here, and it's just amazing because it started out with, hey, do you want to go on a chronically? Oh,
see,
thank
you
you.
yes.
Going on a live, I thought it was just going to be a Monday thing. You want to come on chronically yelling out? And I never left. I mean, I don't, maybe I'm not even supposed to be there anymore, but I never left. I'm there every Monday.
I remember that. Gosh, I think one of my first episode was with actually what was Nick. It was with Nick. Just like I think it was the three of us. I'm not sure. Or yeah. Anyways, I would have to go back because we posted everything. But yeah, and
Mhm.
I'm sure we're gonna be still be going strong in September, especially in September. I mean, everybody who's not chronically ill goes back to work.
Yeah,
So
right.
you know, we'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, we're here. So, oh, Julie,
Oh,
that's so cool.
it
This
is.
is a great neighborhood.
We love this. We love, and it's like we love the people. We want to, interact and we care about the people in our chats and want them to be happy and successful and winning and lift others. That's what we're going to try to do is just keep lifting others. And if that's all I can do is bring you a little joy, well then my work here is good.
Yeah, especially when physically it's hard to do stuff. I mean, I may look all hyper and all of that, but uh, I mean, with just chronic pain, and there'll be days where I'll be just sitting in, not even sitting, laying in my bed, and telling my friends, "Hey guys, today is a bad day. Forget me, whatever." I'm just like, and then the next day you have to do laundry. I mean, right now there's laundry that I have to, uh, you know, uh, dry, and yeah. So yeah. I mean, see,
Hmm.
now I've lost it. Okay. So
No, it's
yeah,
all we
let's.
do to push through. It's all we kind of push through to do this, get through our own chronic illness and stuff just to show up and say, "Hey, we're here. Thank you for being here and sharing with you."
Yeah.
We love that.
Because everyone that's here and everyone else, we're not just an illness. I mean, we are someone, and being that someone,
Oh,
I mean, we're all
oh,
different.
you said it.
It's
You
finding
said it. Now
ourselves.
now I want to plug it. Okay, so if anybody knows Nick's mom, she she is an incredible human, and she had said something that really stuck with us on the show. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up here. Um, And so yesterday I took her words and I created this on that, and I'm going to feature this on behalf of Granny Phil. Oh shoot, can I not put it in there? I got to do it on my
In the
phone.
lift
Hold on.
others? Is that it? In the lift others? You're gonna
No,
do
it's
merch?
actually it is in the chronically illing out because that's where she shared her words of wisdom with us.
Okay.
Um, so I'm pulling up the piece. I'll put it in there, and I just had to put it on something because it was so meaningful to me. Okay, let me get you the link here if I can. Why is my why doesn't it not want me to link? Can you grab it, so?
Mm-hmm. You're sending me the link?
No, here.
Is it in Signal?
No, hold on. Hold on, guys. Don't leave me yet. I still got it. I'm pulling it. I got it here. I had it here. Here it is. I just got to see if I can.
I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. Ah,
Are you getting bit by mosquitoes? Hold on. Well, I can't pull it up with my phone. Okay.
me and
So
mosquitoes.
if you go to shop.sickofthissshitpublications.com and you go to the
Yeah.
chronically illing out tab, the very first product I believe is a yellow journal, and it has Grammy Phil's quote. And I can read you the quote. I just don't know why I can't get you the link.
You know what?
So
We'll
let's
just post it
Here it is. Hold I'm
afterwards
gonna
in
It says,
in
I
the post.
refuse to become a disease that has a person. I am a person that has a disease. And
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
it's adorable. Anyway,
So it's an now
there you
you can
go.
actually buy it as a notebook.
Yeah, yeah, as a journal, as a little journal. And so that was I just love her. So that was beautiful.
Speaking of loving her, okay, and um, shout out to Nick's mom, and we would love to have you on Time for Life. And she
Yes.
has been on a podcast once, so Beth, we should reach out to her and invite her so she can
Granny
share
Phil.
wisdom with all of us guys. What do you
hmm
think? That'd be
I
fun.
think that's
So
perfect. I think it's
we'll
perfect.
be keeping
She has
you
full
guys
of
updated.
wonderful things. All
Yeah.
right.
So if anyone else wants to, what's her Substack's name? It's there. I'll just write it. Grammy Feel. Yeah. Oh, Robin. Yeah, that's a good song. Imagine all the people living for today in peace.
Yes.
So everybody wants to meet Mick's mom. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
She's
Jason.
amazing.
Hi, Jason. We're about to leave. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Jason. I gotta go look and see if what other pictures he's posted. I love the
Yeah.
puppets now that
Yeah.
I'm part of them.
No, it's Jason. Sorry, the last name is not Odell. It's Gael.
Oh, hi.
Gael. Yes, hi,
He
Jason.
I'm sorry, Jason, I didn't see the chat. So, Jason,
Hi, bye.
the artist.
He's such an amazing artist.
He is an
Loves
amazing
music.
artist.
Yes.
All right.
So,
Thank you all for being here. We will be back next week. Where this was just kind of a catch up after 3 weeks hiatus, and we're gonna keep going. We'll have some guests starting next week. Thank you.
absolutely.
Have a
Thank you, guys.
wonderful rest of your week. Take care.
Bye.